boys, so this is a very exciting game for me because there's this new build I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I've been looking at some of the other Challenger, Grandmaster, Kayn players, and I've been seeing a lot of people have been using Opportunity first item. So if you don't know what Opportunity does, it's 2,700 gold, which is cheaper than, you know, Yumu's or Hubers. And it gives you bonus lethality early on, so I'm going to be getting 18 plus for the first 3 seconds of combat. Or no, for 8 seconds, you gain 11 lethality, so you're going to be at 29 lethality on first item, any fight, any skirmish you take. And I was looking at the win rate, and it actually doesn't have a higher win rate than Yumu's. Yumu's is sitting at around a 51.5% win rate, which is the current build I like to use, and Opportunity is at a 51% flat. But I've looked at the numbers again, and if you go Grudge second with Opportunity first item, you actually have a 54% chance of winning, which I was kind of amazed by. Because I've seen a lot of people going Hubris as well. But Hubris is only a 53% for second item with Opportunity. So that's kind of like the new build and playstyle I kind of wanted to show and talk to you guys about. Because it's not just me that's been intrigued by it. Like I said, there's been other Kayn mains, whether from EU, Korea, or even in NA, that have been utilizing this build path. And I thought that was crazy. I was like, damn, Grudge secondary? But it makes sense. With how much damage you're getting on your first item, I could definitely see it being the case. So we're gonna do a little top to bot full clear. We're playing in Masters MMR right now in NA, and I figured I'd want to show you guys how it's done. We have a Nunu mid, Yonora bot lane, Xerath, Jax. Let's go. It's a real good thing that my Nunu took cleanse. That way you can cleanse the Mal's ulti. If you guys didn't see, a Rider tweeted a long time ago, maybe like 5 years ago, that if you're struggling to play into Mouse, just take cleanse. So I figured that you guys should know that if you're ever struggling to play into Mouse, you could just take cleanse. That is a Rider who said that, by the way. I'm just quoting somebody. That's not me saying that. Alright, I'm gonna make sure that dies. Nocturne should just be doing a Raptor start full clear down, which is fine. I was intrigued to see if there's any good Hubris builds. So far, from what I've seen, Hubris doesn't really have any great itemization setups. The worst win rate first item is Eclipse. Not necessarily meaning Eclipse is bad, but it's just not a good carry item. It's good in games where you don't have a lot of gold, so you're kind of like playing for like more of a supportive role of a game. So I rarely go that build. I go that build maybe like one every 50, 60 games. But Voltaic is one of the highest win rate builds, but that's mostly for Red Kayn. But for Blue Kayn, highest win rate first item build is Yumu's, and then second would be Opportunity, but Opportunity has a better second, third item spike, is what I was seeing. And I'm kind of interested to see, so yeah, this is going to be one of the many games I'm going to be playing to test this out. Archer should be in his bot side right now. Just some more fun facts while I'm just doing my standard full clearing is that a lot of junglers have always utilized Opportunity. I feel like I should mention that. Like a lot of assassins that don't need haste, their go-to build is like Yumu's and Opportunity into like, you know, whatever third lethality item they can get. So like Serpents, Axiom Arc, Grudge, whatever. But a lot of like, you know, Zeds and Talons and Kha'Zixes, all these champions, they love to go Yumu's plus Opportunity combo. I'm not gonna go that combo because Yumu's Opportunity combo gives you no haste. So it's kind of just not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. Oh, there be the Nocturne. He's gonna go to his Raptors here if we can do anything about that. I have Smite, so maybe I can mess with him a little bit. Just a little bit, you know, nothing too crazy. Hey, yeah, as soon as he E's me, I just go over the wall. I think his baby Raptors, just harass him a little bit. Because I'm waiting for my camps to spawn anyway. Where do you get the data? So I use u.gg. If you want to check. There's probably some other good sites out there for like win rates and everything, but I checked all ranks. So in Masters Plus and all ranks, if you look at those two metrics, you'll see the stats I'm talking about. But if you look at like Emerald Plus or Diamond Plus, it's kind of opposite, but I honestly only really care about all ranks plus Masters Plus. So be careful with like selecting certain elos or certain regions, because I go for every region as well to make sure that no region's excluded. Because a lot of my best builds and best playstyles I get aren't just from NA. They come from Korea, they come from EU, etc. So, yeah. Alright, I'll just keep farming. A lot of people would always ask me this. This is something I feel like I want to mention every single game I play, basically. Is that a lot of people, they see me just farming, and they're questioning, well, if all this guy does is farm, how does he get his form? You're actually designed to play to power farm. Kayn's design is to power farm in the early game. And the reason why I say this is because if you understand how the orb system works, there's two different systems to keep in mind. The bucket system, which is a little bit complex, so I could explain it after. But the first system is, as time passes in the game, the more time that passes, the higher the value of the orb. And if you power farm in the early game, usually you can build a CS/XP advantage. And with that, you can look to force better fights and wait out for better ganks. So not only are you getting more benefit, more reward for fighting later on in the game, but you're also able to take safer and smarter fights. So it takes away a lot of that like risk and like, you know, you're just kind of like not missing out on too much, I'd say.
Any flair for the dramatic.
Sometimes you go for too many early plays and you wind up dying for free, and then it's kind of like a domino effect. You lose a camp and then you lose another camp, and then, you know, you just stay behind all game. But yeah, power farming in the early game is something I've pretty much always recommended for Kayn ever since it's been released. And I wouldn't say you do it all game, you do it until you're, you know, strong enough and the opportunity arises. I knew this guy's gonna do dragon, so that's why I'm just power farming his camps and my camps. Because solidifying a gold and XP lead is very important. I don't need to go for his Krugs, I can just go for my top side because it's all spawning right now.
You're just a tool to me, Rost.
Yeah, so I found my controller finally. He's still level 5, good to know. We went Tiamat, so he's definitely looking to power farm. Gotta go Stridebreaker. You haven't seen, that's a pretty standard build. With farming is worth more than helping the lanes out. Well, the thing is that what a lot of people don't understand is that lane phase, usually lane phase doesn't matter as much. It's all about your mid game. League is not about like early game or late game, it's mostly about mid game. So helping your laners out. The thing is, if they're gonna win lane, usually they could win on their own. If they're gonna lose lane, they're gonna lose on their own. Helping your laners out is not bad, but you can only help them out if it's possible. It's like saying, oh, isn't losing dragon bad? Shouldn't you play to not lose dragons? Yeah, but if I'm given no other option, I might as well try to find out how much I can get with my other option. So instead of like contesting a dragon fight, understanding that they're stronger early game, losing said fight, I could simply just, you know, take his top side, take the scuttle. Okay. I'm gonna play to dodge his Q here. He's so for real right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, one orb off. Soraka comes out of nowhere with the heal and the W. Everything to keep this guy alive. Man, if I get that kill, I just get my form and everything. God, that was going to be so beautiful. By the way, you might have seen it, but as you saw right there, I used my function keys to kind of see where Nocturne was, because if you replay that play back, you could see that when I used my function keys, a little black cloud showed under where Nunu was, and that's obviously his Q, the Nocturne Q. So you could tell where the enemy Jung is from their Q in the ulti. So that's always a good way to kind of check where Nocturne is, utilizing your function keys. So I was able to be at that play a lot faster. Alright, now we have opportunity. I want to get this, but I need my team to back me up. Because Nocturne has no ulti. He's not necessarily weak, but he doesn't really have a lot of mobility to like chase someone down. Oh yeah, I never explained the bucket system. So bucket system, basically, in between fights, it stores, it's kind of like Draven passive. In between fights is like stacking axes, and then next time you fight, you cash out. When you die, you don't like lose your orbs, but in between fights, it's like stacking your passive. And next time you fight, you can see you get an abundance of orbs. So right there, I had the bucket. What's a function key? It's on your keyboard. I mean, you could rebind it to something else, but it's like this. So this is F1 to F2, F3, F4, F5. It's a way to just look at your teammates immediately. Right here in your settings. If you want to rebind to something else, especially if you have like a tinier keyboard and you don't have function keys, you can. I definitely recommend every jungler utilize their function keys. If there's one thing I could like preach or recommend people to utilize, it's definitely function key usage.
Always close.
Okay, it definitely seemed like Nocturne was looking for that play, so I'm gonna ping out over that way. Yeah, some keyboards don't have function keys, so I've actually had 2 custom-made keyboards made for me, but both of them are very tiny and they don't have function keys. Now, I know I could rebind it, but I really like having a big keyboard to like kind of slide my hand across. So that's why I've always preferred like a bigger keyboard. But yeah, if you use a tinier keyboard, I'd suggest just rebinding it to something else. And I would say confidently that I think, like, I wouldn't say every challenger jungle uses function keys, but I think every challenger jungle should use function keys. I'm just gonna keep farming, got the objective. I don't have my form yet, so I'm not sure if I want to contest the dragon here. Because we really have to play through our bot lane, but Yonara's pretty ahead. She's doing good. But like I said, second item, I'm actually gonna wind up going Grudge. Playing League for 3 years, I don't know how to do this recently. Yeah, it took me around like 3 or 4 years before I started using my function keys too. I'd say like 4 or 5 years of playing, and then I started using my function keys. So don't feel bad about it. I didn't utilize mine for the longest time. I had Challenger without ever using my function keys. I would just like drag my mouse on the map, but once I realized how to, learn how to utilize the function keys. Obviously I got the tech from Korea. I used to watch like a lot of Bangy, a lot of Peanut, a lot of Faker of course. And I noticed that all the best Korean junglers were all utilizing their function keys, so I was like, man, if the best are doing it, I gotta do it, right? It's always good to take notes from the literal best players in the world, right? That's the fun thing about League is some people will look at a player like me and think like I'm super good, but me compared to like, you know, the best Korean players in the world, I'm like nothing, right? Maybe I shouldn't speak so lowly of myself, but you know, just being realistic, like their game knowledge and like how smart they are. I got a lot of respect for them. Oh, I might be dead here. Yeah, I should have flashed that. I really greeted trying to get my form there. Alright, let's go Grudge. I got my form.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Wait, how are we still alive?
Death would ruin the supplies.
Yeah, we should get topside. Yeah, that's a Raka sustains 2 OP for me. I think Xerath having anti would have been good too. Yeah, I could agree. Let's have a trigger there. You doing dragon? No, not yet. I was thinking about invading his topside, but I can't if he's hasn't shown dragon yet.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Oh, I could have got my ulti off there. Tragic. I still think that's worth because Nocturne Flash and Miles uses ulti. So the reason why I consider that to be worth is because we could just walk mid. Miles use Flash there too. We can just flash on their mid lane or whatever, get a kill. We can flash on their jungler, get a kill. So not too bad, not too bad. As long as I don't lose my camps and get invaded, should be vibing.
I will live forever.
I got all of our topside camps.
Unlimited power.
You know what? I think I could actually get a solo kill on Miles here. Wait, what? 1 second. Gotta make sure to pop his pass with my my smite. Don't need to use my ulti here. Yeah, seeing him overextend like that, I just figured it was free. Oh, nice. Good job, bot lane. Yeah, I noticed once we got the anti, we just started winning. It's pretty good. Wow, triple kill. That's sweet. Go for the invade. Usually want to go for the invade then the objective, because that's how you solidify the advantage over the enemy jung.
They will love me. I can see forever.
Alright. Yeah, Garen was there anyway, so if I went for the dragon, he would have just wasted my time. Like, he would have just fought me and I would have had to jump off it. So going for the invade was actually the smartest move there because of that. We have our grudge now, so we're really strong already. Alright, well, let's see why this build is 54% win rate, lads. No anti-heal on the rock. On the rock, my anti-heal's not present currently. We look to give this, honestly. I think giving it's fine, because look how much gold I have. Might as well spend my monies. Spend my monies.
Trust the counselors. They're too tainted.
So now we get edge third item. So edge is slightly, like, when you're at 2 items, this is a 54% win rate build. When you get edge, I think it's like 53.7% win rate. So edge is usually going to be your best third item. And obviously second item grudge is really good when you don't need serpent. So this is a non-serpents needing build. You see the black fog, so it shows the nocturne. Nice. Here's the opportunity MS. Get 3 kills there. God, I did so much damage there. Oh my goodness. Yo, I kind of see what the build is cooking now. Thank God this guy's no flash. Any edge and eye for that guy. So I think opportunity rush is just a blue king build. I don't know, I haven't tested too much. So I can't really say how much of what it does, but this is just testing from statistics. So I'm going based off of just statistics I've been seeing.
Subjugate all worlds.
I can definitely see why it has such a high win rate. Oh my goodness. I don't want to get my tier 2 boots too soon here. I'm feeling a little bit sluggish.
So much left to conquer. So much left to accomplish.
They have Soraka ulti. I kind of don't want to look for the pick on that Garen. Go for the Jax if anything. Let's just rush Edge and Knight. Maybe we'll get my boots after I get 3 items. Get 3 core, then I'll go boots. Let's see. Okay, he did go bot. I figured he was gonna go bot. Oh yeah, see, he just cleansed the Mao's ulti and he's fine. How could he die?
With this much aura at my command, my empire is invincible.
Nice, not bad.
Unstoppable.
I can look for like a top or bot side invade here.
Turret has been destroyed.
Nothing. Usually if they're in a hurry, they'll skip 1 camp. Let's see. Ooh, I was correct. They're all on that upside objective. We could play for Otacon here.
The star in the sky belongs to me. No line of secession. Hunt down everyone, all of their offspring.
I really want to get Edge and Knight before we fight. Only 100, 200 gold away from it, so try to get here.
They will worship Kayn. Frost is dead.
Try to get to it. And it just kind of scared me that Otacon's up. If they were to play around it, they probably could get it for free.
Galaxy to its knees.
Alright, I'm coming. So what Edge and I basically means that I can walk up to Mouse however I want, and I force him to like basically die. Basically. And I can also see in the dark now with Nocturne ulti. So Nocturne ulti, I have my night vision goggles officially with this Edge and I purchase. Looks like they're not gonna play for the Otacon, but more so for the Dragon. Garen's gonna move here.
Worship my limitless splendor. Worship.
Action's definitely gonna look to isolate and go for an ulti play here. Potentially with the Mouse. Oh, I can't. I'm silenced. I didn't get tapped by the silence, unfortunately. Oh, I got silenced into a silence there. That was brutal. Okay, play it slow. Jungler.
Did you miss me?
Honestly, they're on an overstay here. I could probably go and get it. I'd probably go and snag it. Okay, that's 2 resetting.
They will sing my name for 1,000 years.
I want to go for this blue. Without Edge, I'm not going to walk up into this guy's ulti distance. No thanks. There's a poke off there.
My power will stretch into eternity.
You have slain
Oh man. Did Yanara die to Nocturne? He just soloed her off? Oh wow.
My legacy doesn't die here.
Why does it get tilted and take my camps? What'd I do?
It's all mine.
That's a pretty jungler thing to happen, I guess.
Completely at my mercy.
A summoner has disconnected.
Yeah, man, Soraka's kind of tanky. Oh, she took my camp again.
All will kneel or burn with their worlds.
A summoner has reconnected.
Let's just go invade this guy's top side and go kill Mouse. At least try to.
Lost? Are you still in
Nice.
You have slain an enemy.
Didn't you know? First I conquered the weapon, and next
It is technically a 4v5 on the map right now, so I think without adults, look for some big plays here. I have a nice flank on them, but I have no ulti, so I need my team to like entry. Our Nunu never engages for us. Kinda sucks. Ow.
invincible.
Well, Jax had a really good engage for us, which is sweet. Oh. Holy cannoli. Okay, I definitely don't think I need serpents. So another good item to get here, I think, would be Axiom Arc. I will say, whether you're red or blue, Kayn, you pretty much always want someone on your team to engage for you, and then you follow up. But yeah, our Nunu's never engaging.
I will live forever.
I thought maybe he'd look for an engage because Mal's wasn't there, but no, this guy just doesn't like to engage. It's kind of hard to play around, but it's okay, we just adapt. Jax found a really good angle, and we were able to do something with it there. I could power farm till I get my Axiom Arc, but see that dragon in a minute and a half here? What we need to do is keep vision on the Baron to make sure they don't secure it. Then we also need to make sure that we keep mid lane shoved.
This universe and everything in it is mine.
I don't get the vision, that sucks.
I know you're near.
Got some poke damage there. Just a WQ. I also have 0 out, so yeah, looking to poke a lot before this objective's big. I got his flash there too. I'm so scared of my W. I'm surprised.
Something of worth rise.
Ah, let's try. That was close, that was close. Nice. Oh, Jax, let's go. Oh, this Jax is a beast. Holy moly. That's on the opportunity rush. I definitely noticed that I was able to get my form a lot quicker because being stronger in those early fights made a pretty big difference. And yeah, that opportunity into Grudge Spike literally got me a triple kill. I definitely have to play around with it a lot more to like fully say if I like it better than Yumu's Rush, but it's definitely worth trying. I think in games where I don't want to get Serpent secondary, I'm gonna try doing this build. I think if you're gonna go Serpent's second item, you definitely still want to go Yumu's, so like Yumu's Serpent's Grudge. But if you don't need Serpents, Opportunity Grudge is really powerful early game. And like I said, I was looking at Hubris. Hubris is like a 0.5% lower than Grudge second item. So I guess with Opportunity Rush, you don't really need Hubris. I know a lot of Hubris enjoyers want to hear otherwise. And Opportunity has a better, like, it's 0.5% better to go Opportunity first item than it is to go Hubris first item, and it's 0.5% better to go Grudge second item than it is to go Hubris second item, so the metrics are not lying when they tell you which item that you should and shouldn't be going. They're on it. Good news for my team is I'm also on it. I'm on the case. Nice. Yeah, that seems looking over. Red Keeper's bad. Not bad. I just think it's not as good as other items, opportunities. Like, Yumu's an opportunity are really good on Kayn right now, from what I've been seeing. As a numbers guy, I mean, Huberts are just inconsistent. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's horrible. And yeah, 6 item, honestly, we'll probably go GA as like a safety net, right? That way I could like dive in safer. I don't know if the site's bugged or what the hell is up with it, but it also just doesn't even include GA as like an item, like for any percentage win rate. I think as a blue kid, you should always be getting GA as like your 6th item, unless you're playing to like a Caitlyn. Caitlyn's like the only champ I wouldn't buy GA into, I guess, but with her traps. But yeah, I was surprised to see that. Maybe enough people aren't using GA, but at the same time, I feel like it's literally a core item. It's like a core last item.
You're gonna love this next part.
This is insane. That was insane. I died there. I got leveled to 1 HP. If you're wondering what happened to my ulti, what I'm calling my ult. Oh wow, Yanara scaled. He E'd my ulti, which is really hard to do, so you gotta give credit to what that Nocturne just did. That's pretty insane. Fortunately for me, my team has finally scaled after like 30 minutes of back and forth. So, pretty cool. I got carried at the end there. But yeah, no, item felt pretty good. Item felt pretty good. Definitely will fiddle around with this itemization choice a little bit more, but game's looking like it's Jover here.
Did you miss me? No, I did.
Shut down.
Game's over, yep.
Double kill.
I get a nice little GA here.
It's not the grandest stage for my but it will be.
All right, I'm looking.
Disassembled by force. Cut them apart. And in the sea of stars, each one for conquest. Praise my name. Praise Emperor Kayn.
Okay. Dude, look at my damage. I'm 419. I'm 1 off. 1 off of 420. Devastating. The Dragon's kind of like a safety net, but we could also use it to bait them into overextending here. I'm already full build, so yeah, this guy can take camps if he wants. Okay, I got my ult off everything. Make sure to flash insta. Oh, we kind of threw, huh?
Subjugate all worlds. Last war.
Cool.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice. Oh, that damage is definitely hidden. Oh, that damage is hidden, boy. Oh my goodness, yes. Alright, damn, we win. Nice.
Pray for any world that draws my
Jeez, lads. Oh my goodness. Okay, I like the build. Low-key. Opportunity felt like it was doing some damage there. Holy moly. Hey, listen, feel free to try it out, boys. Let me know what you think. Jeez. Wow.